will not be able to stay home, brother. You will not be able to plug in, turn on, and cop out. The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be televised, brother. Because black people will be in the street looking for a brighter day. The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be right back after a message about a white tornado, white lightning, or white people. The revolution will put you in the driver's seat. The revolution will not be televised, will not be televised, not be televised. The revolution will be no rerun, brothers. The revolution will be live.
Well, Kamala Harris has reached a brand new low. I haven't talked about her in a while because seeing as that she's 25% black and has locked up black children and their parents, just for truancy, I sort of wrote her off. But I have to say, there is nothing as sweet as hearing the man whose seed helped birth this woman into the world say that he is disappointed in his own daughter because she is pandering so hard for the black vote that she's literally making a fool out of herself and his entire legacy. Granted, that legacy includes having a man that owned slaves as somebody that he's proud of, but that's neither here nor there. The fallout is basically surrounding her interview last Monday on The Breakfast Club. She basically was talking about how she listened to Tupac and Snoop, apparently, because that makes her more black, while she smoked weed and did inhale in college. She goes on to talk about how she feels about legalizing marijuana. Her father was understandably upset about his daughter's, as he put it, pursuit of identity politics, and he gave Jamaica Global Online a statement that went a little something like this. My dearly departed grandmothers, the only two black people he'll acknowledge in his family, but neither of which he will say are black, whose extraordinary legacy I described in a recent essay on this website, as well as my deceased parents, must be turning in their grave right now to see their family's name, reputation, and proud Jamaican identity being connected in any way, jokingly or not, with the fraudulent stereotype of a pot-smoking joy seeker and in the pursuit of identity politics. Speaking for myself and my immediate Jamaican family, we wish to categorically disassociate ourselves from this travesty. Wow. So, she's not only offended her immediate family and her own father, she's offended Jamaicans on the whole. Many Jamaican newspapers say that they are offended by the joke. They called it Kamala's hot sauce in the purse moment. I guess we're just going to ignore the fact that she pulled the hot sauce thing in real life. Including dancing to Common and Cardi B, I have to add this to Kamala Harris's "Woman, you're not black, stop" list of BS. Well, their desire to split the black vote into 18,000 fragmented pieces seems to be well on its way to manifesting itself strongly. But I hope that we recognize that this entire politics sham is a game that we cannot win at as long as we tolerate this sort of foolery. The time is going to have to come when we're going to have to take a more aggressive approach to improving the status quo of our people in this country. There is nothing like a quarter black woman pulling every single racial stereotype out of the box to pander to splitting the black vote, to make you realize that America has no respect for us. And the disrespect runs so deep that anybody with a smidgen of black blood can be used to globally insult our people, internationally, for the world to see. It's rather disgusting. So, Kamala Harris, gonna pull out of the presidential race? No? Not at all? Were you promised a fat check, or perhaps some low-level position in government for insulting an entire group of people? I hope it's worth it. Like my intro says, the revolution won't be televised. And it sure as hell won't be printed in Jamaica Global Online. To Kamala Harris's father, I'll say this. You raised this woman to worship a slave owner. You won't even admit that your grandmothers are black. And you're surprised that your daughter is a fucking screwball? Please.